Good evening, everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep. Most of the examinations for this season are done, and you are left with a few examinations. Now, SNAP is also over. Some of you could not have done well in all these examinations. You should not be losing hope because there are a few handful of examinations which are still left. Okay, one of them being TISSNET, and in case you are looking for uh, a career in human resource management, so that is probably one of the best institutes in the country. And then you have CMAT as well, right? So there is another examination which is CMAT, and again, it has a handful of institutions, good institutions. If we talk about some one of the best institutions, you can get JB through CMAT, and there are some other good institutions as well that could be targeted through this examination. Okay, so the key to success in these two examinations is your GK section, right? You need to do well in the GK section in order to do well in the examinations, right? Because if you talk about the CMAT examination, you have enough time. The rest of the three sections are easy to do. GK is the deciding factor. In TISSNET also you have 100 questions, out of which 40 are GK. Okay, 30 English, 30 Quant. That is easy to moderate. Generally, all people are able to do well. And when it comes to the GK part, that is what makes the difference in the examination. Okay, so for that purpose, we have come up with this marathon session. Okay, so how many of you know how to play this Menti quiz? Right, just go to the site menti.com. You can open it in another tab, or you can you open it on your phone as well. Right, if you're using a phone, you can open it on your phone, and maybe I mean you can watch the YouTube part in your laptop and this thing. Okay, so go to the site menti.com and it will ask you for a code, right? So enter this code 8163225, and then you shall be able to join the quiz. Okay, so one person has already joined, which has a very cool logo. Okay, so good evening, Shaurya, Era, Abhay, and Akashdeep, everyone else. So CMAT forms should be out soon, right? Just wait for it. Let this pandemic thing also subside. Maybe it might get delayed this year again. Last year it was held towards March end, so maybe you will get more time to prepare for it, right? So we will be doing this GK marathon on a weekly basis, and let's see that how is the response to this, and if you enjoy this, so we will have it on a weekly basis. Okay, so just join it, right? Go to the site menti.com and it will ask you for a code. Okay, and then you enter at 8163225. Okay, so I'll tell you how the rules are. You join through menti.com, and I'll be showing you the question. You'll be getting 30 seconds to answer the question, and the ones who answer correct and in the least possible time, you will get maximum score, right? So accuracy, of course, you have to get the answer correct, but if you answer it fast, you get more points for it. Okay, and after every 10 questions, I shall show you the leaderboard. Okay, so let's have this, right? So there are 40 questions, and after every 10 questions, we shall see the leaderboard. And I mean, it's fun to participate this way, right? Rather than answering in the comments box, right? It's like it shows, it's a kind of thrill also, right? You love answering fast, you love competing with others. Okay. All right, so I think sufficient number of people have joined, more than 10 people have joined this, right? Let's start. Okay, so more people will come in and join the this thing, right? So let's begin. Let's start with the first question. So you will see this. So if you have opened YouTube, open this in another tab or maybe in your phone. And because on YouTube, the telecast would be slightly late, right? You will be seeing it after 15-20 seconds. Okay. All right, so let's begin. Okay, here's the first question. In which year was Fera replaced by Fema? I hope you know what Fera is. Foreign Exchange Regulation Act, that was formerly known as Foreign Exchange Regulation Act. Now it is Foreign Exchange Management Act. In which year was it replaced by, what Fera replaced by Fema? 2001, 1999, 1995 or 1992? Okay, so you have few more seconds to answer. Okay, so Rajan, you just go to the site, you see the site name here, menti.com, and use the code over here. Okay, so 5 of you got this one right. The right answer is 1999. So Fera was formed in 1973, Foreign Exchange Regulation Act. It got converted into Foreign Exchange Management Act in 1999. Okay, so that is the right answer. Okay, for the ones who have just joined, you can go to the site menti.com. It will ask you for a code. The code is displayed over here, 8163225. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Okay, the faster you answer, the more points you get. Here's the question. Who is the director of the sports drama film 83? Remember in TISSNET, they might ask you questions related to movies. Last year, there were 2 questions on movies. Okay, one was on Drishyam, right? They asked that what is the original, in which language was Drishyam originally made? Okay, so director of 83. I hope many of you must have seen this movie. How many of you watched this movie? It was supposed to be released in 2020, that time itself. Yes, the right answer is Kabir Khan, and most of you got it right. So such kind of things people generally know, right? Bollywood, cricket. ठीक है, इसमें तो लोगों के सही ही होते हैं आंसर्स. Good. Let's see the next question. Okay. For what duration each day are there 3 different calendar dates observed at the same time in different places on Earth? When you are sitting here, right, in Australia it is already 17th of January. Okay, and likewise, right, there are times when like it will be 17th, but in West you will have 16th. But it happens that there are at certain duration of the day, there are 3 different dates going parallelly on Earth. Okay, so do you know this question? So interesting question from geography. Let's see how many of you know the answer. Okay, so it was just a guess, right? So the right answer is 2 hours. So you have this thing, right? UTC. How many of you know what is UTC? It is Coordinated Universal Time, which is at the Greenwich Mean Time, right? So India, when you talk about the time zone of India, it is 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of UTC. So UTC you have -12 to +14. Okay, -12 में जो extreme west में countries आती हैं, these are 12 hours behind UTC. Okay, and in the extreme you have +14. Okay, so there is an island called Kiribati Island, and that is at +14. Okay, so like we call a day of 24 hours, but essentially the time gap is 26 hours. Okay, so that 26 hours gap means that, let's say at 10 a.m. at UTC, it is 12 p.m. 12 at 10 a.m. it is 12 a.m. at another country, right? So at that point in time, the new day has started. Okay, and most of the world will going through the second day, and the third day will end in 2 hours at the extreme west. Okay, so there is a gap of 2 hours. Okay, for which you have. So it's an interesting fact to know. So one who just go to the site menti.com, and it will ask you for a code. Just enter the code 8163225. Okay, right? So let's move on to the next question. वहाँ पे आपसे क्वेश्चन, फिर आप ये menti.com साइट पे रहेंगे तो वहाँ पे आपको क्वेश्चन दिखाई देगा. Okay, so you can just answer it. Let's move to the next question. Question number 4. Who is the author of the book Things to Leave Behind? Navita Gokhale, Anuradha Sharma, Deepa Annapara, Chitra Subramaniam. Nikita, ideally they should reopen them because some of the colleges they do accept they accept through CMAT only, right? For example, like there are some colleges that accept Maharashtra CET also. Okay, so they should reopen them their admissions. Okay, yes, the right answer is Namita Gokhale. Right, she was in news also. Can you tell? Can someone tell why was she in news? Did she win any prize? Namita Gokhale, Things to Leave Behind. So she won the Sahitya Akademi Award. Okay, so this year she was the recipient of Sahitya Akademi Award in English. Okay, all right. So let's move on to the next question. I hope you are enjoying the session. So please do like it. Question number 5. Which of the following athlete sports pairs is not matched correctly? Easy one. ठीक है? ये आसान है. सब लोगों ने सही देना है. जो कबीर खान वाला सबने सही दिया था. I hope this one also everyone should get right. Pete Sampras badminton, Tiger Woods golf, Ian Botham cricket, Zinedine Zidane football. I'm assuming all of you should get this one right. The ones who have just joined, you can go to the site menti.com. It will ask you for a code. Enter this code 8163225. Okay, कुछ लोगों ने गलत दिया है. Okay. Tiger Woods कैसे गलत कर सकते हो? Pete Sampras was a tennis player. Okay, not a badminton player, tennis player. ठीक है, बाकी सब correct है. Ian Botham was a cricketer from England, right? Zinedine Zidane was a French footballer, right? Quite famous. Okay. All right, so let's move on to the next question. What is the currency of Sweden? Okay, so most of Europe has euro as the currency. There are certain countries that do not have euro as the currency. So Sweden is one such country. What is the currency? Lev, forint, ruble, krona. Let's see how good is your knowledge about currencies. All right, so graphs in ascending order. Yes, krona is the right answer. So lev is the currency of Bulgaria. Okay, forint of Hungary, ruble of Russia and Belarus. Right, Belarus is also a country that also has ruble, and krona is of Sweden. Okay, yes, you got it right. Well, let's move to the next question. After 10 questions, we shall see the leaderboard. Okay, so the ones who have answered fastest in the least possible and all correct would have the maximum points. Not corona. Which was the first country to approve COVID-19 antiviral pill Molnupiravir? So Molnupiravir, it is now available in India also, although it is not some that it has been approved or kind of thing, but yes, it's a sort of it impacts your RNA and prevents you against the virus, right? Molnupiravir. So one country has approved it, right? Maybe now more countries might have approved it. Which was the first country to approve it? Okay, so unfortunately, किसी ने पढ़ा नहीं है ये. ठीक है, UK is the right answer. Okay, UK is the first country that approved it. Somewhere in November it had approved. Okay, now it is available in India also. Like around 3,000 for the course of this medicine is for 3,000 or something. Although they are trying to subsidize also. ठीक है, मोलनुपिराविर. ठीक है, कोविड से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस पढ़ के जाना. लास्ट ईयर भी बहुत सारे एग्जाम्स में कोविड से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस आए थे, राइट? सो बी प्रिपेयर्ड विद. सो टुडे आल्सो वी विल सी सम मोर क्वेश्चंस रिलेटेड टू कोविड. ठीक है, so COVID has become current affairs now. Okay, next question. Tihuta is the script of which language? Tiruta. Tihuta nahi, Tiruta is the script for which language? Maithili, Kannada, Gujarati, Bengali. Time's up. Okay, so no one answer for Gujarati. Okay, probably you know that Gujarati has Devanagari as its script, right? Kannada has also has its own script, Kannada script. Bengali is Bengali Assamese script. Maithili is the right answer. Maithili is a language in Bihar. Okay, so the ones who are from Bihar must be knowing it. Okay, Tirhuta is the script. Okay, script is your the way in which you write a language. जैसे हिंदी की लिपि होती है देवनागरी, लिपि कहते हैं ना हिंदी में, तो हिंदी के लिए देवनागरी होती है, राइट? देवनागरी इज फॉर हिंदी, गुजराती, मराठी, पंजाबी इज इन गुरुमुखी, इंग्लिश इज रिटन इन रोमन स्क्रिप्ट. ओके, सो यू हैव तिरहुता स्क्रिप्ट फॉर मैथिली लैंग्वेज. ओके, लैंग्वेजेस से भी क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, राइट, रिलेटेड टू लैंग्वेजेस. ओके, ऑलराइट, सो लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 8. I hope you are enjoying this question here, right? Many of you must have already played this Menti quiz. कुछ लोगों के लिए नया होगा, so you can go to the site menti.com and it will ask you for a code. You can enter this code here. Who is the brand ambassador of Stay in Play campaign of Adidas? Some of you must be appearing for MyCat also. ठीक है? MyCat में lot of questions asked related to brands. Brand ambassador of Stay in Play campaign. Aditi Ashok, PV Sindhu, Smriti Mandhana, Mirabai Chanu. I hope you know about all these players, right? Who these players are. Okay, so the right answer is Mirabai Chanu, okay, not PV Sindhu. Okay, so Aditi Ashok is a golfer. Okay, then PV Sindhu, you obviously know, is a badminton player, two-time Olympic medalist. And Smriti Mandhana is a cricketer, and Mirabai Chanu is a weightlifter. Right? She was the first person to win, first Indian to win Olympic medal in Tokyo Olympics. All right, so let's move to the next question. Question number, I think it's question number 10, right? So after this question we shall see the leaderboard. ठीक है, किसने सबसे ज्यादा सही आंसर दिए, मतलब सबसे ज्यादा और सबसे कम टाइम में, right? And you will have that competing spirit कि यार ये सबसे आगे चल रहा है, next time मुझे आगे निकलना है. So let's see the question. Which is the first unicorn startup of India? यूनिकॉर्न अभी जैट में पूछा था, व्हाट इज यूनिकॉर्न. लास्ट ईयर भी एक एग्जाम में पूछा था यूनिकॉर्न. यूनिकॉर्न इज अ कंपनी दैट हैज अ वैल्यूएशन ऑफ $1 बिलियन. ठीक है, अगर किसी कंपनी की वैल्यूएशन 1 बिलियन हो जाती है, दैट इज कॉल्ड अ यूनिकॉर्न. सो व्हिच ऑफ दिस इज द फर्स्ट यूनिकॉर्न स्टार्टअप? InMobi, Flipkart, Paytm, MuSigma. This year we heard a lot of unicorns, right? In 2021, 2020 also. Okay, yes, InMobi is the right answer. InMobi became unicorn in 2011 itself, long back, right? सबसे पहले यही बना था. Flipkart was the second company to become a unicorn. Paytm तो काफी बाद में बना था. MuSigma भी like Paytm I think 2013 और 14-15 के आसपास बना था. InMobi became unicorn in 2011 itself, right? Flipkart became in 2013. Okay, आजकल स्टार्टअप से भी क्वेश्चन पूछ लेते, so I thought let's have this kind of question, right? So Rajan, congratulations, you marked it correct. Now let us look at the leaderboard, right? Let's say we have been playing कि कौन सबसे अच्छा खेल रहा है अभी तक. Okay, so we have done 10 questions. Okay, so we have Dr. Strange, KP, Shaurya, Tushar, Rajan. So KP is the leader. Okay, so KP is leading with 6,574 points, closely followed by Dr. Strange, and then you have Shaurya, Tushar, Rajan, Bill, Jonty, Madhav, Dragonite, and Archana. So congratulations to all these leaders, those who are leading the leaderboard, right? Now we have 30 more questions to go. ठीक है, किसी का गलत होगा, किसी का सही होगा, वो ऊपर आ सकता है, right? So Dr. Strange, you can overtake him. Even Shaurya, Tushar, Rajan, any one of you can overtake him, right? There are 30 more questions to go, right? So I hope you are enjoying this quiz, so please do like the session. And the ones who have just joined, जो अभी ज्वाइन किया, जिन्हें पता नहीं चला कि कैसे बन रहा है leaderboard, you can go to the site menti.com and it will ask you for a code. Enter this code 8163225. There are still 30 more questions to go. You can still come to top 10 at least. All right. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Question number 11. I find this a very cool way, isn't it? Interactive way. So you also compete among yourself. FIDE is the International Federation of which sport? Hockey, golf, chess, tennis. FIDE. Fight. I don't know how. I think it's pronounced. It might be pronounced as fight. Okay. Okay. Yes. Most of you got this one right. Right. Fight is the International Chess Federation. It is headquartered in Paris. Right. So it conducts those chess के जितने भी tournament है. Like for cricket you have ICC, right? For football you have FIFA, right? Like that way you have for fight for chess. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next question. Question number 12. Balkrishna Doshi, who recently won the 2022 RIBA Royal Gold Medal, is a famous what? Painter, advocate, scientist, or architect? Balkrishna Doshi. तो करंट अफेयर्स में अवार्ड्स एंड ऑल, ठीक है, ये पूछते हैं. So he's an Indian. He won an award, right? So RIBA Royal Gold Medal. Okay, yes, right answer is architect. So RIBA is basically Royal Institute of British Architects, right? So it gives like of course it is a biggest honorary award for architects, okay, given by Royal Institute of British Architects. Okay, so he won the award this year 2022. मतलब 21 में मिला था, end of 2021 दिसंबर में. ठीक है, so current affairs का question है. He is an architect. Correct. Let's see the next question. When is World No Tobacco Day observed? World No Tobacco Day. 30 April, 31 May, 30 June, 31 July. मतलब मंथ एंड में आता है. जिन लोगों की सैलरी आ रही होती है, राइट? some people get salary on month end, then आता है. Some people get it in the beginning of the month also. Okay, right answer 31 May is the correct answer. Yes. So see, it is easy or difficult on the basis if you have read about these. ठीक है, जिनने ये पढ़ा होता है उनको याद रहता है, वरना जिसने नहीं पढ़ा होगा उसने से लगेगा difficult. So GK is like it is either easy or difficult. There is no something in between. ठीक है, moderate नहीं होगे. Okay, so let's see the next question. As per Cantor's 2021 edition of its annual Brand Z India report, which brand is India's most purposeful non-FMCG brand? Okay, so if you are writing my cat, this is relevant for the examination and for others examinations also. Asian Paints, Samsung, MRF or Tata Housing? So Cantor's Brand Z India report, which is the most purposeful non-FMCG brand. Okay, so लगता है ये current affairs किसी ने पढ़ा नहीं था. The right answer is Asian Paints. So they give top 5 brands in 3 different categories. One is technology. ठीक है, in technology the best brand was Amazon. ठीक है, in non-FMCG it was Asian Paints, and Tata Tea was in this thing, right? this FMCG was Tata Tea. Okay, आपको टाटा से ये याद रहो, टाटा हाउसिंग नहीं था, टाटा हाउसिंग. Now all these are among top 5. ठीक है, एशियन पेंट्स टॉप पे थी, MRF was also one of the brands, टाटा हाउसिंग was also one of the brands. Okay, and Tata Tea for FMCG, and for technology it is Amazon. So most purposeful brands. Three categories: FMCG, non-FMCG, and technology. So technology, you have Amazon, Asian Paints for non-FMCG, and FMCG was Tata Tea, right? So let's see the next question. Okay, so I give you some additional information also, ताकि वो अब मान लो उन्होंने FMCG brand बोल दी, ठीक है, तो आप कहोगे क्वेश्चन में तो नॉन FMCG कराया था, so that's why I give additional information as well. The National Institute of Ocean Technology is based in which city? Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Visakhapatnam. National Institute of Ocean Technology, NIOT. We have some more seconds to go. आंसर तो सभी कर दिया, नेगेटिव पॉइंट्स नहीं होते हैं, गलत होगा 0 पॉइंट मिलेंगे, जल्दी करके तुक्के से सही आगे कुछ पॉइंट्स मिल जाएंगे, राइट? डू नॉट हैव एनी नेगेटिव मार्किंग हियर. यस, द राइट आंसर इज चेन्नई. ओके, मुंबई कोलकाता रिजेक्ट कर दिया ऐसे ही. अच्छा, लोगों ने लगा कि वहां ओशियन नहीं होता, मुंबई में अरेबियन सी है, वहां बे ऑफ बंगाल है. ठीक है, लोगों ने ये लॉजिक लगाया. यस, तो समटाइम्स लाइक पीपल अप्लाई लॉजिक आल्सो. ठीक है, लोगों ने लगा कि मुंबई में तो सी है, ओशियन है ही नहीं. ठीक है, और कोलकाता में भी बे ऑफ बंगाल है, वहां तो ओशियन नहीं है. गुड वे टू आंसर द क्वेश्चन, बट कभी कभी लॉजिक काम करते, कभी कभी नहीं भी करते. यस, द राइट आंसर इज चेन्नई. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Dash refers to a situation of employment with surplus manpower in which some workers have zero marginal productivity. So there's a type of unemployment, whether it is called open unemployment, structural unemployment, chronic unemployment, or disguised unemployment. The situation when there are surplus manpower and some people have zero marginal productivity. So basically जैसे कोई काम है, जैसे मान लो like agriculture है, ठीक है, so you do not need those many people, but you have extra people working. Okay, जैसे कोई task के लिए when you have unnecessary number of people on a task, right, at an economy level, right, that is called a disguised unemployment. ठीक है, मतलब employment है लोगों के पास, but that is not required. The work can be done by lesser number of people. Okay, so you do get questions from business and economy as well, so basics you should be knowing. Okay, chalo, let's see the next question. Question number 17. Omicron is the dash letter of Greek alphabet. लोग सोच रहे हैं ओमिक्रॉन क्या होता है. ओमिक्रॉन इज अ ग्रीक अल्फाबेट. ठीक है, डेल्टा सुना था, डेल्टा तो सबने सुना था, तो डेल्टा लोगों होता है अल्फा बीटा गामा डेल्टा, डेल्टा वेरिएंट आ गया. ओमिक्रॉन इज ऑल्सो अ ग्रीक अल्फाबेट. कौन से नंबर का अल्फाबेट है? ठीक है, अब वो मर्जी है एग्जामिनर की. ठीक है, आई सेड ना कि दे माइट आस्क यू क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम करंट अफेयर्स. ठीक है, सो दे माइट आस्क यू अबाउट दिस आल्सो, ओमिक्रॉन. ठीक है, ओमिक्रॉन कहां से आया वर्ड? इट्स अ ग्रीक अल्फाबेट. यस, इट इज द 15th अल्फाबेट. बिल्कुल सही बताया आपने. Many of you got this right. Okay, so there are 24 Greek alphabets, alpha to omega. ठीक है, so like if you want to remember those, ठीक है, वैसे जरूरी नहीं है. ठीक है, that was just a random question, maybe might be put up. ठीक है, so देखो सीक्वेंस क्या होता है, अल्फा बीटा गामा डेल्टा एप्सिलॉन ए बी सी डी ई. ठीक है, then you have zeta, eta, theta and iota, right? Next 4. iota के बाद KLMN होता है ना इंग्लिश में, तो you have kappa, lambda, mu and nu. Okay, then you have we have done till 13. Iota is 9, that KLMN, that is 13, right? Nu. Then 14th is xi, xi. xi लिखने से, और that have something sort of symbol as well, right? Then 15th is omicron. Okay, So 15th is Omicron, and then you have PRSTU. Then you have pi. Pi is the 16th one. Then rho. ये ग्रीक अल्फाबेट्स तो कई बार आपने यूज किए होंगे. रो, लाइक इफ यू हैव स्टडीड साइंस, रो, सिग्मा, टाउ. टाउ अगर फिजिक्स पढ़ी होगी तो टॉर्क के लिए टाउ यूज होता है. देन अपसाइलॉन. ठीक है. तो now upsilon is the 20th. Then you have four more. Then it is phi, phi, phi ऐसे बनाते हैं. Then chi and psi and the last is omega. ठीक है. ओमेगा लास्ट होता है. 24 अल्फाबेट्स होते हैं. They might ask कि ओमिक्रॉन वर्ड कहाँ से आया. ठीक है. Some people must be thinking कि ओमिक्रॉन, like ओमिक्रॉन क्या, कहाँ से नाम दे दिया, राइट. डेल्टा तो लोगों को पता था कि डेल्टा तो ग्रीक अल्फाबेट होता है. ओमिक्रॉन इज आल्सो अ ग्रीक अल्फाबेट. इट इज द 15th ग्रीक अल्फाबेट. ओके. So surely just close the tab again, and once you go to this site menti.com, it will ask you for a code. Enter this code. Okay. All right. So it was an interesting question. Just by coincidence that O is 15, you got it right here also. Good. Okay. But that's not the case with all alphabets. Okay. So next, see the next question. Agati Airport is located in which city? Agati Airport. Goa, Coimbatore, Lakshadweep, Leh. Has anyone of you been there? You can comment also if you've been there. Goa, Coimbatore, Lakshadweep, Leh. Okay, yes, most of you got it right. Right, so that special airport, right? वो जो दिखाते हैं लक्षद्वीप में, that blue sea on both sides, and you have that runway in between. That is the Agati Airport, right? Very famous airport. I mean, the most beautiful airport you can call it in India. Okay, of course, because of that scenery that you get. बीच में runway on दोनों side, बिल्कुल blue water. All right, so let's see the next question. Question number 19. After 20th question, we'll see the leaderboard again. ठीक है. और फिर देखेंगे डॉक्टर स्ट्रेंज आगे निकले या क्या हुआ. Which city is ranked the world's most expensive city to live in according to a biannual report by the Economist Intelligence Unit? Right? Current affairs अभी recently आया था. I'm sure most of you should be able to answer this. ये पढ़ा होगा लोगों ने. ऐसी न्यूज सभी लोग पढ़ते हैं. Tel Aviv, Paris, Singapore और Zurich. Most expensive city in the world. See the answer? Okay. Interesting, right? Not many got it right. Tel Aviv is the right answer. So Tel Aviv is a city in Israel. Okay, that is the most expensive. अभी ये last month ही आई थी न्यूज, ये एक रिपोर्ट आई थी उसके अकॉर्डिंग. Paris and Singapore are tied at second position. Okay, Paris, Singapore both are at second position. Third is Zurich. Okay, and there are then it is, I think, Hong Kong is fifth. Or the right answer is Tel Aviv, Israel. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Question number 20. After this, we will have at the leaderboard again. Okay, and we are still halfway. We आधा ही पहुंचे. Vishu is a festival primarily celebrated in which state? Vishu. Gujarat, Kerala, Bihar, Assam. ठीक है. Do read about cultures and all. ठीक है. Festivals, languages, dance forms. ठीक है. इनसे related question generally आ जाते हैं एग्जाम में. Vishu. So here, go to the site, like you see the site name, right? Menti.com. Okay, go to the site menti.com, and then it will ask you for a code. Okay, so enter that code 8163225. Okay, yes, Kerala is the right answer. Kerala is the right answer. So you got, most of you got it right. Good to see that. Okay, so now let us have a look at the leaderboard again. ठीक है, देखते हैं who is leading. तो जिसने सबसे fast answer किया और सबसे ज़्यादा सही दिए. Okay, so this time Riya has got a good number of points and she must have jumped as well. Okay, so we have KP still leading. ठीक है, KP पहले भी लीड कर रहे थे, right? Then Dr. Strange still at second position and Tushar at third position. Slight gap between them. ठीक है, अभी we still have halfway to go. ठीक है, so people can move ahead of them. Then we have Shaurya at rank 4. Then Ria, she was the fastest during this duration. Maybe she joined late. Okay, and then you have then she's at 5th position. So maybe if she does well, she can jump up higher in the coming leaderboard. Then Jonty, Rajan, Zlatan, Manav, and Archana. So Archana was 10th that time. Still she is 10th. Okay. All right. Okay. So Shaun, your nickname is Vishu. Now you will remember that there is a festival in Kerala by that name. Okay. So Rajan is shifted to 7th. Good. All right. So let's move on. Okay. So after 10 more questions, we'll see the leaderboard again and see that who is leading, right? Interesting, isn't it? मजा आता है ना, मतलब जब एक कंपटीशन करते हो लोगों के साथ, ठीक है, मतलब एक बजर राउंड टाइप का होता है ना, जल्दी से आंसर देना है. If you get correct, you get points. If you get it wrong, you don't get points. But if you do it in the least possible time, you get the highest possible points. Okay. All right. So let's move to the next question. Question number 21. Maitri Divas is a day observed between India and which country? नेपाल, बांग्लादेश. ओफ, अरे यार ये तो ऑप्शन, आई फॉरगॉट टू करेक्ट द ऑप्शंस. ओके, गड़बड़ हो गई कुछ. चलो, नाउ एडवांटेज टू यू. ठीक है, अब तो सब लोग आंसर कर ही देंगे सही से. दैट्स मिस्टेक ऑन माय पार्ट. आई didn't put 4 correct options. कुछ वो पुराना एडिट किया होगा तो आई फॉरगॉट टू एडिट इट, राइट? सो लास्ट 2 ऑप्शन तो कोई आंसर ही नहीं करेगा. Okay, the right answer is Bangladesh. ठीक है, बांग्लादेश. So Maitri Divas is 6th December. Okay, 6th December, and like it was observed in 2021. Okay, 6th December 1971. India was the first country to have bilateral agreement with Bangladesh. Bangladesh आजाद हुआ था दिसंबर में, right? So India was the first country, friendly country with Bangladesh. So they commemorated that 50th anniversary of it. 50th anniversary थी अभी 2021 में 6th December को. So that 6th December is being observed as Maitri Divas. ठीक है, गुड फॉर यू दैट 2 आंसर्स तो ऐसे ही एलिमिनेट हो गए थे. जैसे 50-50 होता है ना, कि इसमें वही हो गया था. गलत ऑप्शंस, मिस्टेक ऑन माय पार्ट. ओके, सो लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Which fintech company launched the world's first merchant sharing platform for its merchant partners? Paytm, Cred, BharatPay, or Grow? Merchant Shareholding Platform Program, MSP. So merchant shareholding program, what is it is? See, what happens is you buy stocks, right? Either like how do you get shares of a company? Either you are a shareholder or you have equity in the company, right? If you are like, there are different ways through which people own the company. ठीक है, एक तो investors होते हैं, they have the equity, ठीक है, founders and all, and then they give shares to employees as well, right? ESOPs. Now in this case, right, BharatPay has started this thing that they will give, so for their loyal merchants, okay, you have merchants for different these fintech things, right? So for those who are their merchants, they will give them some equity in the company, right? That is what is called a merchant shareholding program. Okay, yes, I know it is quite cold here, right? It is some like maybe around 6-7 degrees here, right? Quite cold. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. The DAX is a stock market index of which country? DAX. Singapore, France, Denmark, Germany. Yes, Ehrar, you can watch the recorded version also. But it is better to play like देखो recorded तो आप देख ही सकते हो, no doubt. But when you play, I mean, watch it live and you compete, right? It gives you a different kind of thrill. DAX. Okay, मुझे पता था people will mark Denmark because D से Denmark दिख गया. Had I given other three options also Denmark and D, right? Then the votes might have been distributed, right? So it is not Denmark, it is Germany. Okay, so it is Deutscher Aktien Index. So it is a stock market index of Germany. Deutscher Aktien Index. Okay. Next question. Which country is planning to build world's first floating city by 2025? First floating city. Not. I will not be teaching static GK, right? I will be taking classes here. That's. I mean, some sessions over here. Uh, Okay, so the right answer is South Korea. Some of you must have read in current affairs, right? South Korea is the right answer. Okay, first floating city, so it will be built by 2025. So space constraint की वजह से you will have a city in the sea, the island sort of thing. Okay, let's see the next question. Angry Birds is a video game developed by which company? Tencent, Nintendo, Ubisoft और Rovio. Angry Birds खेला होगा लोगों ने. Important topic for CMAT. See, CMAT is like जैसे snap होता है ना, right? You can get questions from any of the topics, right? There are no such topics, right? You will get questions from blood relation, directions, coding, decoding. Okay, you get questions from seating arrangement, syllogisms, all sort of topics you have to cover, right? You will get questions from critical reasoning also. तो एक कोई ऐसा टॉपिक नहीं है, इट्स अ होल लॉट ऑफ टॉपिक्स दैट यू हैव, लाइक जैसे स्नैप में आता है ना, उसी तरह से सीमैट में भी आती है. Yes, the right answer is Rovio. Okay, most of you got this one correct. Maybe many of you must have played this game as well. Good. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, so we still have many questions to go. So those who are were behind in the leaderboard still have chance to get ahead of others by answering correctly. What are AACSB, AMBA, and EQUIS? Agencies that monitor carbon footprint, international accrediting agencies for B schools, organizations working in the field of nature conservation, the big three credit rating agencies. Okay, X now seems to be a seasoned gamer. So Aditya Raj, I am not a verbal expert. Yes, I mean the verbal faculties might take some sessions on that. Okay, so yes, you got it right. So many of you got this one right. So these are three international accrediting agencies, right? So B schools across the world, right? Not only India. Okay, so they are accredited by three different agencies. Okay, AACSB is American agency. AMBA is from Europe and from UK specifically, right? That is called Association of MBA. ऐसे AACSB और EQUIS के भी कुछ full form होते हैं. You can check their full form. EQUIS is a European accrediting agency. ठीक है? So these these organizations give accreditations to different B schools. ठीक है? So you can read about B schools. तो कभी-कभी select करने में भी सही रहता है, right? So how many of you know that yes, that if you get accreditations from all three, that is called a triple crown, and there are only 3 B schools in the country, okay, which have triple crown. Can anyone name those 3 B schools? इंडिया में सिर्फ 3 MBA colleges हैं जिनके पास तीनों से accreditations. Triple, that is called triple crown. Or more, you got it right. That is called a triple crown. So there are only 3 B schools in India which have triple crown. Can anyone name those or guess those? कौन कौन से हो सकते हैं? And I'll give you a hint. Among IIM ABC, there is only one of them. Yes, ISB is correct. ISB has, ठीक है, ACSP जो नहीं ISB के पास है, IIM कैलकाटा के पास है और IIM इंदौर, ठीक है. So IIM इंदौर बोस्ट करता है इसके लिए, right? They boast about that we have triple crown. ठीक है. So IIM कैलकाटा, IIM इंदौर and ISB have triple accreditations. ठीक है. ISB हैदराबाद, IIM कैलकाटा and IIM इंदौर. ठीक है. So you can read about it, right? कौन कौन से कॉलेजेस के पास, जैसे आई थिंक किसी किसी के पास 2 हैं, किसी के पास 1 है, ठीक है. मोस्ट ऑफ द आईएम्स, ओल्ड आईएम्स हैव सम एक्रेडिटेशंस, ठीक है. इनफैक्ट एनएमआईएमएस के पास भी इनमें से कोई तो 1 है, तो इसीलिए वो लोग थोड़ा, ग्रेट लेक्स के पास भी है आई थिंक, एएसीएस भी ग्रेट लेक्स के पास है, कोई तो है. आई वाज रीडिंग अबाउट दोस. ओके, एक्सएलआरआई के पास शायद कौन सा, आई डू नॉट रिकॉल. ठीक है. सो दैट इज, दीज आर accrediting agencies for B schools. ठीक है. अच्छा, बिग 3 क्रेडिट रेटिंग एजेंसीज क्या होती है? देयर इज एन ऑप्शन, राइट. बिग 3 क्रेडिट रेटिंग एजेंसीज कौन कौन सी होती हैं? यू नो दोस? So those are Finch, S&P, Standard and Poor and Moody's. These 3 are called big 3 credit rating agencies. S&P और Moody और Finch आपने सुना होगा ना नाम. They rate the countries. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next question. Question number 27. I hope you are enjoying this quiz. Damon Galgut was awarded 2021 Booker Prize for his novel The Promise. He belongs to which country? Damon Galgut. बुक्स एंड ऑथर्स, प्राइज विनर्स, ठीक है, कहाँ से है, ये सब चीजें पूछ सकते हैं एग्जाम में. 2021 Booker Prize, he is from South Africa. Yes, you got it right. So it seems that books and authors के बारे में लोग पढ़ते रहते हैं, prizes and all those things. Good. So let's see the next question. Question number 20. What is the acid found in vinegar? Which acid is found in vinegar? Acetic acid, lactic acid, oxalic acid or tartaric acid? Why I couldn't find my answers? I'm not getting you. Leadership. No, so if you answer fast and if you get maximum points, right, you have to come in top 10. It shows, the leaderboard shows top 10 people. Okay. This is an easy question. ठीक है, general science का question है. Easy question that I'm sure all of you also. Almost all of you got this one right. Acetic acid. Right. That is the right answer. Okay. Question number 29. 2 more questions and then we'll have a look at the leaderboard again and see that whether KP and Dr. Strange में से कौन आगे चल रहा है. What is the nomenclature associated with Omicron variant of coronavirus? आप कह रहे हो आज कोरोना के बहुत क्वेश्चन है, बट दीज आर इंपॉर्टेंट वंस. ठीक है, यू डू गेट क्वेश्चंस रिलेटेड टू कोविड, ठीक है, वैक्सीनेशन और इन सब से, और खासकर से ओमिक्रॉन के बारे में पूछ लिया रैंडम. व्हाट इज द नोमेनक्लेचर? ठीक है, इनके नंबरिंग होती है, बी डॉट ऐसे करके नंबर्स होते हैं. सो व्हाट इज फॉर ओमिक्रॉन? कोई पढ़ता है रिपोर्ट्स वगैरह, मेडिकल रिपोर्ट्स या कुछ ऐसी न्यूज वगैरह? Let's see how many of you got this one right. Okay, yes. B1.1529 is Omicron. ठीक है, ये 617 वाला डेल्टा था. ठीक है, अल्फा जो फर्स्ट वेरिएंट आया था that was B1.1.7. ठीक है, बीटा was B.1.351. ठीक है, सो ये 1.529 529 याद कर लेना, याद आ जाएगा. ठीक है, अगर आगे एग्जाम में कि ओमिक्रॉन का कौन सा वेरिएंट है. पूछ सकते हैं ना, जैसे साइंटिफिक नेम होता है, इट्स लाइक अ nomenclature ऑफ वायरस. WHO has named कि ये वायरस का ये वेरिएंट है, so they have allotted some number to it. ठीक है. All right, so let's see the next question. Question number 30. After this we shall see the leaderboard again. Which city houses the headquarters of International Atomic Energy Agency? Vienna, Geneva, New York, or Brussels? Me and my backpack here. 529. Yes, 23 का स्क्वायर. ऐसे याद कर लेना, जैसे भी याद कर लो. ठीक है. जीके टॉपिक्स फॉर माई कैट. सी जीके टॉपिक्स देखो, एक तो जनरल जीके तो वही रहेगी. इट इज मोर ऑन ब्रांड फोकस्ड, लाइक कि किसका सीईओ कौन है, किसका ब्रांड एम्बेसडर कौन है, किस कंपनी में कौन सा प्रोडक्ट बेचती है, एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स, राइट. Yes, Vienna is the right answer. Many of you got this one right also. Okay, so now let's have a look at the leaderboard again. देखते हैं 30 questions के बाद who is leading. Is it KP still again leading, or is it Dr. Strange who has taken the lead? ठीक है. So if you are enjoying this quiz, please do like the session. Okay, so the fastest has been Dr. Strange. So I think Dr. Strange first पे आ गया. Okay, so Dr. Strange has come to the first position because he was the fastest and secured the maximum points during this phase. Tushar continues. No, Tushar was third. He's moved to second. KP ने इस बार शायद एक दो गलत कर दिए. KP has moved to the third position. Then we have Ria. She has come to the fourth position. She was fifth before. Then Zlatan, Jonty, Manav, Rajan, Delta, and Sujan. So Delta is a new person, right? Not a variant of coronavirus here. He's a player here who is in the 9th position, and Sujal is the 10th person, right, with that angelic icon, right? So that gives you cool icons, and like it's an interesting feature, isn't it? How many of you enjoy this interface? ठीक है. नॉर्मल उससे तो अच्छा लगता है ना. नॉर्मल में क्या टाइप कर रहे हो आंसर, यहाँ पे फटक से बटन दबा रहे हो और जो जल्दी आंसर कर रहा है वो ऊपर आ रहा है रैंकिंग में. Isn't it looks cool? All right, so let's see the next question. ठीक है. अब 10 more, we have 10 more questions to go. ठीक है. You still have chance. KP, you can fight back to the first position, or Dr. Strange, you can be the winner, and Tushar also can jump up to the first one, and others also have chance. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Yahoo recently pulled out its operations from which country? Yahoo, it pulled out operations from which of these countries? Israel, France, China, or Brazil? ओके, फ्रांस और ब्राजील तो किसी ने आंसर ही नहीं किया. ओके, यस, द राइट आंसर इज चाइना. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Which of the following is not an Indian brand? कभी कोई पूछा था माई कैट के क्वेश्चन. माई कैट में इस तरह के क्वेश्चन आ सकते. रॉयल एनफील्ड, मोंटे कार्लो, टेटले, डेटॉल. Nitin Mehta is saying Brown Monday. Why? It's your favorite song or what? Okay, interesting. Dettol. Right? Dettol. Confused. I mean, it was a good question. Okay, Dettol is by Reckitt Benckiser. It's a British company. ठीक है. Royal Enfield India की है. Right. I think in Chennai. It's headquartered in Chennai. Right. Then Monte Carlo. It seems to be some English name, but it is I think Ludhiana में इसकी factory. I mean, it was started in. It's in India. Tetley is by Tata, right? Tetley Tata का brand है. Tetley tea is by Tata, and Dettol is by Reckitt Benckiser. It's a British company. Okay, so कई बार ऐसा होता है. And you know, Bata is not an Indian company. कई बार नाम ऐसे होते हैं. Bata लोग सोचते हैं इंडियन ब्रांड है. Okay, so if you are appearing for MyCat, you should be well versed about these brands and all. ठीक है. MyCat में काफी क्वेश्चन आते हैं ब्रांड्स. Okay, let's move to the next question. Question number 33. In October 2021, Ministry of Textiles announced setting up of how many PM Mitra parks? Now, Mitra has a full form, Mega Integrated Textile Region and Apparel Parks. ठीक है, कई बार ऐसे मैंने बता रहा था स्कीम्स वगैरह होते हैं उसके फुल फॉर्म होते हैं. तो मित्रा पार्क्स है, मेगा इंटीग्रेटेड टेक्सटाइल रीजन एंड अपैरल पार्क्स. हाउ मेनी पार्क्स हैव दे अनाउंस्ड? I mean, it will be set up. Abhi, venues have not been decided. Yes, the right answer is 7. Okay, so this is from current affairs. You must have heard this. 7 mega parks बनेंगे. अब वो कहाँ बनेंगे वो भी decide नहीं हुआ. All right, let's see the next question. Elisha Otis is known for the invention of, I think ये आपको आंसर आता होगा, safety elevator, telegraph, photographic film, sewing machine. Elisha Otis. ये कहीं ना कहीं सुना होगा आपने. Yes, as expected, most of you got this one right. Safety elevator. ठीक है, आपने देखा वो लिफ्ट आती है ना, ओटिस लिफ्ट कहते हैं, ओटिस एलिवेटर्स. तो सेफ्टी एलिवेटर्स ही इन्वेंटेड सेफ्टी एलिवेटर्स. देखा होगा आपने ओटिस, ओटिस की आती है ना, ओटिस इज अ कंपनी आल्सो. I mean, he is the founder. He was the founder of this company, Otis Elevators. So Elisa Otis. Okay, next question. We have 5 more questions to go after this one. What is the name of India's first manned ocean mission? Samudra Yatra, Samudra Manthan, Samudra Yan, Sagar Ratnam. So Dexter, I would recommend that for past 6 months. ठीक है, September onwards. September onwards तो prepare कर लो, September, October onwards. ठीक है, mostly it will be November, December, at max January. जिसने Feb end में ना, तो January का भी पूछ सकते हैं. Yes, Samudrayan is the right answer. Okay. Let's see next question. 5 more questions to go, right? So, I mean, you can we'll see the leaderboard post that and see that who has won the quiz and who are in the top 10. Where is Hadrian's Wall located? England, Italy, Spain, or France? Hadrian Wall. And there are very few options through it, right? I won't say like if you are a fresher kind of thing, and if you could go for some better options, I would not recommend that. Right? There are some colleges that you get through it, but those are not great ones. Okay, so not worth an examination. Yes, Hadrian's Wall is located in England. So it was of the Roman Empire, right? So ancient Roman Empire, it was a kind of like you have wall in Great Wall of China. So that sort of wall. It is like close to the border between England and Scotland. Okay. All right. Which of these Caribbean islands recently became a republic? So Dexter, अभी CMAT की तो डेट आई नहीं है. Yes, CMAT, for CMAT I would recommend that yes, February का भी पूछा जा सकता है. Okay. Divyansh, CMAT is easy. Yeah, CMAT I would say is a very easy examination. ठीक है, बहुत टाइम होता है क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने के लिए. That's why I said that GK is the deciding factor. GK में अगर आपको आता है, नहीं भी आता है, so you will take the same time. So time का कोई constraint नहीं होता. It's about like getting the answers right in GK. Okay, yes, the right answer is Barbados, right? On 30th of November, it became a republic, and know its first president also, that is Sandra Mason. If they ask for the name of the president, पूछ सकते हैं who became the first president. ठीक है, so that is Sandra Mason. Okay, she became the first president of Barbados, and it became a republic on 30th of November 2021. Okay, so we have 3 more questions, like last 3 questions. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this quiz. Where were the first Commonwealth Games held? First Commonwealth Games: Hamilton, London, Sydney, Montreal. Yes, they were held in Hamilton, right? Hamilton in Canada. Okay, so 1930. Okay, first Commonwealth Games, Hamilton, 1930. Where are the next editions of Commonwealth Games that are going to be held? ठीक है, 2022 में भी होने वाले Commonwealth. Where are 2022? They might ask you about 2022 as well, right? So 2022 Commonwealth Games will be held in Birmingham. 2022 Birmingham में होंगे. First were held in Hamilton. All right, so let's see the next question, last but one. Dosti is a trilateral coast guard exercise involving India and which other 2 countries? Japan and Australia, Maldives and Sri Lanka, South Korea and Japan, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. Dosti. Yes, Canada was also under British rule. Okay, let's see. Yes, the right answer is Maldives, Sri Lanka. ठीक है, तो ये अभी recently हुई थी. I think November, October कभी तो हुई थी अभी recently, right? ठीक है. So ये जो military exercises होती है ना कि bilateral, trilateral, ठीक है, किस किस के साथ हुई है, इनके बाद पढ़ लेना क्योंकि mostly they ask these questions. In most of the examinations, you find these. So trilateral coast guard exercise involving India, Maldives, and Sri Lanka. So I saw like IFT के 2 पेपर हुए थे ना. One paper was held later on, ठीक है, जो वेस्ट बंगाल ओडिशा कहीं में थे. I found that many of the questions were that we had discussed in our sessions prior to IFT. IFT से पहले भी कुछ सेशन हुए थे. So I had discussed many of the questions, at least 5-6 questions. ठीक है, अगर किसी को सेशंस ही अटेंड किए होते 5-6 क्वेश्चन तो वैसे ही बन जाने थे, कट ऑफ वैसे क्लियर हो जानी थी, बाकी थोड़ा बहुत पढ़ाई होगा. ठीक है, तो अटेंड दीस सेशंस. आई टेक अप सेशंस लाइक ऐसा नहीं कि कहीं से भी उठा दिया, राइट? आई फाइंड रिलेवेंट स्टफ एंड आई टेल यू कि इसके अलावा क्या क्या चीजें देखनी चाहिए. ठीक है, सो जैसे मैंने अगर आपसे पूछा है कि IAEA के हेडक्वार्टर्स कहाँ है, सो द सिग्नल इज यू शुड रीड अबाउट हेडक्वार्टर्स ऑफ डिफरेंट वर्ल्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, राइट? और जैसे कुछ करंट रिसेंटली कौन कौन से करंट लाइक लीडर्स अपॉइंट हुए हैं, एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा. Okay, all right, so let's see the next question. What is the base year of the new series of wage rate index? 2009, 2011, 2013, 2016. Wage rate index, base year of it. Okay, yes, the right answer is 2016. Earlier it was 1963 to 65. That was an old index that was being used. Right? Recently they adopted this 2016 index for wage rates. Okay, so some of you must have read it and hence got it correct. Okay, so these are the 40 questions that we have done. Right? I hope you enjoyed this questionnaire. So we'll have it on a weekly basis. Right? Let's see the leaderboard. Okay, so this time KP has again jumped back, but has he moved to the first position? Oh, so despite being the fastest, he stays at the second one. Okay, so Doctor Strange is the winner. Okay, Doctor Strange is the winner of this, right? And then we have KP stood at the second position, then Tushar, Ria, Manav, Zlatan. Then we have, I can read these two names. One is Arnab, one is Jonty, I guess. And then we have Sumit and Rajan at the 10th position. Okay, so congratulations to the ones who participated, and congratulations to Dr. Strange for being the leader in this questionnaire, right? I hope you enjoyed this questionnaire. Right? Did you enjoy this quiz? Did you enjoy it? मजा आया करने में, like participating in this? Okay, so every week we shall have this. ठीक है, अभी वीकली बेसिस पे होगा, राइट? आज हुआ, नेक्स्ट संडे होगा, सो यू कैन पार्टिसिपेट इन दिस. सी, द थिंग इज, आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि मैं जो क्वेश्चन कराऊंगा वही आएंगे, बट द थिंग इज आई विल टेक अप रेलेवेंट क्वेश्चंस, सो दैट कुछ तो डायरेक्ट आ सकते हैं, कुछ ऐसा होगा उससे रिलेटेड चीजें आ जाएंगी. ठीक है, सो इफ यू अटेंड दीज सेशंस you will get an idea that what type of things you can expect in the examination. ठीक है, स्टैटिक में क्या क्या चीजें पढ़नी चाहिए उनसे आता है, करंट अफेयर्स में क्या क्या चीजें इंपॉर्टेंट है, मे बी वी टॉक अबाउट सम इवेंट, मैं पूछूंगा इस कंट्री का प्रेसिडेंट कौन बना, दे माइट आस्क यू अबाउट सम अदर कंट्री, राइट? सो यू विल अंडरस्टैंड दैट व्हाट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस you can expect in the examination. Okay, so uh, so the ones who participated, I hope you enjoyed it, right? So okay, no problem if you joined it late. Next time you can join at 9 p.m. itself, right? So do join our Telegram channel. ठीक है, द लिंक इज इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ दिस वीडियो. ठीक है, टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन कर लो, वहां पे नोटिफिकेशन आ जाता है कि आज क्विज होने वाला है, आज ही होने वाला है, यू गेट टू नो. ठीक है, एंड नेक्स्ट टाइम ऑनवर्ड यू कैन स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग इटसेल्फ, 9 p.m. itself. So every Sunday at 9 p.m. we shall have this quiz, right? And thanks for participating it, right? And yes, please don't forget to like the session, okay, so that to show your love for this session. Okay, so we'll meet next week again with more quiz, right? So keep preparing. As I said that GK is important for CMAT and TISSNET. Some of you are asking कि CMAT में notification कब आएगा? Just wait. ठीक है, see, it's a time of pandemic. ठीक है, again the cases are rising. It is more important to have a safety than to conduct some examination, right? So be patient. ठीक है, see, the good result is, right, if you are patient you will get more time to prepare also. Okay, like whenever you think यार इतना टाइम लग रहा है, think of the Olympians, right? 2020 में ओलंपिक्स होने वाले थे, एक साल वेट किया तब ओलंपिक्स हुए. Okay, so just be patient. नोटिफिकेशन जिसके अटके हुए आ जाएंगे. ठीक है, just keep preparing, and like if you get more time to prepare, utilize that time. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. Have a great night, and we'll have the quiz next week. Till then, goodbye and take care of yourself.